Hey guys, welcome to my video, and as you expect, this is me animating stereotypes for Rainbow Siege 6. I haven't played the game in such a long time. I recently got into it. So my stereotypes are actually based off Black Ops stereotypes. So we're just going to talk about basically what I did. First thing I did was I took a screenshot of the game. Just went into the game and took a screenshot, but got a little distracted and spent one too many hours on it. Then I moved forward to making it look kind of photoshopped and trying to get it look like one fluid picture. I think I did a pretty decent job myself, actually. pretty smooth, pretty smooth. Yeah. I spent way too much time on it, but I really didn't want to animate my own background. I probably would have not regretted it nearly as much. After that, I moved on to the fundamentals, and I just basically started doing the rough animation, which I lost that footage, found out my animation software can't go over an hour or else the file goes corrupted. So I lost the entire rough section. This is me trying to get the head movements and trying to do the in-betweens. Really fun fact, guys. Just in my playing Rainbow Siege, it is nothing like Black Ops. Like, I'm animating this, and I'm thinking of all the things I've done. In Black Ops, you gotta be real fast-paced. You gotta be, like, all over it. In this game, it's stay back. It's be calm. My stereotype is camper, but camper doesn't really match up for Rainbow Siege 6. Like, you're supposed to be slow. Like, that was the hardest thing. I would just run out and get myself killed because, like I'm saying, when I play Black Ops, if you're a camper, I'm going for you. If you're hiding in that corner, you deserve to die. While in Rainbow Siege, it's like, oh, well, if you don't camp, you are dead. So my stereotype is a little interesting, in my opinion, just because it's completely against what I'm used to. So I continue the animation as I'm just trying to get the head to match up where it's going. Like, I'm just kind of doing a circle for the head and moving it in places, keeping it to the same size. I decided I was trying to figure out whether or not I wanted to do hands. If I'm doing full body, I don't like to do legs. If I'm doing full body, I don't like to do legs and arms. So I was deciding on how I wanted to do this. And I basically just figured I'm going to do the Among Us hands because that would be really cool as like a individual art style. So in animating this, I was also trying to figure out how to go longer or shorter, trying to figure out my timing. I sometimes will go through the whole animation and realize the thing is way too fast, which is what I accidentally did for this. For the guns and the hands, I animated them on their own layer and then just moved them to adjust, for the framing and just get it kind of good, trying to get it kind of juicy, trying to get it great. As you can see, I'm just handpicking it, copying and pasting and moving it. Makes it the easiest in my opinion. So trying to figure out the motion, trying to figure out the movement. Like I said, guys, I'm really kind of new to Rainbow Siege. Like, I got a comment, someone asking me to do a Tajanka ripping down basically the entire area. And I went, well, I've never seen that. And then the very next game I played after that, I met a Tajanka that ripped down our entire safe zone and then shot me in the head. I tell you, these guys got some real high IQ. I've had some very interesting games. One of the first games, while I'm just animating this, I'll tell you this fun story. My friend convinced me to get the game. And so one of my first games, I was going up against my friend and his brother. It was me and my brother against them. We were just doing a 2-on-2 in a custom local match. And first thing I did was I ran to one of the outside windows, ripped it down, and I got shot in the head. I didn't know they were going to be right there. So now he has a goofy video of me killing myself. I'm a relatively decent FPS shooter player. Like, I've been invited to a couple actual gaming competitions by some friends, but I never went. Like, one was in Las Vegas, and the other I think was in like New York. One was for Fortnite, and the other was for Black Ops, so that was pretty cool. I wanted to go, but like, didn't really have the means to take me to a gaming competition. And then I decided I didn't want to go pro because all the stress. I think I could have worked through it, but this is the lie I tell myself. So with this animation, I was figuring out how I wanted it to go, trying to figure out the thing. I knew I have like 5 different stereotypes in my head. And this is the first one I wanted to work on because, like I said, I hate campers. So I went, what better representation of a camper than a garbage can? And the amount of times I've gone to plant on site and I've been shot by a camper or somebody who wasn't there before, is almost as high as the times I've been spawn peaked. You know, like, that's the second thing that frustrates me the most. Camping, spawn peaking. I tell you, I tried to figure out where these guys are at. Don't figure it out. Don't know where they're at. Can't figure it out. Once I think maybe they're there, they kill me. They're somewhere else. They're somewhere where I consider stupid. Sorry, guys. I'm on a bit of a rant. So, continue this. Now I get to a bit more of the in-betweening, and I'm doing a bit more heavier on the line art because I want to make it look better. I feared I'm just going to do solid colors, no shading, because I want to finish this as quickly as possible. This was a 6-hour animation. It took 6 hours, believe it or not. I only know it took 6 hours because that's how much footage I had to edit through. That's a lot of footage to work through. So here I am going through my crazy amounts of footage and working through it, trying to get it to look good. Fluidity is one of the hardest things I have for animation. That and timing. Figuring out the right timing, the right spacing, the right ratio for everything. Like, I would show my brother an animation I did in the past. I have some hilarious ones. They're like 3 minutes long, and they should be 20-minute episodes. And I packed so much information because I didn't understand framing. So, like, I draw a brand new image on every frame. So you go 24 frames in 1 second, and every single one of those frames was the next part of the scene. And I would have these crazy elaborate things, and I'd say, "You see that?" And I'd pause on the scene, and they'd be like, "Yeah." You would never be excited about it. Could never figure it out. Here I have my favorite part is actually doing the diffuser. Like, I just drew it as its own separate entity to give it a bit of movement, give it a little bit of shake. And that's what I was trying to do for it. And I thought it'd make it easier for coloring and some of those other things. And I just love the diffuser. Like, I don't get to carry it enough. With the garbage can, I decided to make it shake. Fun fact, the noises for the garbage can, I took a cup full of coins I have, and I shook those quarters back and forth. And then I took a lighter and flicked it open and flicked it closed. And there was one more thing. I can't remember what the other thing I had. Oh yeah, I remember what it was. I took a bucket of cardboard with some metal in it, and I kind of shook that back and forth, trying to get like 4 different noises in there. So then I did the finishing on the line art. You know, I turned the shade down. I was actually supposed to draw the garbage cans all over again. But by about hour 4, hour 5, I was getting really tired, and I didn't want to do it anymore. So I kind of just used my old layer for it and went, well, we're just going to have to live with this. I draw a lot of these things on separate layers. That way I didn't have to draw them as much. You know, I could actually cheat. I found a few ways to get away with it. How people can stay consistent with their animation is beyond me. Like, it boggles the mind. Like, you see this. The only way I'm staying consistent is copy and paste. I thought the shotgun coming out was brilliant, especially a double barrel, but then I realized I can't think of a single character in Siege that uses a double barrel shotgun. And I went, well, I don't even know who this is. So someone asked who do they think it is. I said, I'd probably Kavera. Just, I don't like her. I think she stinks. I think Kavera players need to stop. They need to get a life. Go touch grass. I hate Kavera. And so I did the defeat. I wrote that with my own hands. I do not have good handwriting. It is really bad. This is the line art section. You see how I'm speeding through this and I'm just opening. Oh, wait, that's not the line. This is the coloring section. You see how I open it up and just repeat how many layers I have? Guys, coloring takes the longest amount of time, okay? Especially if you have to shade, because you got to make sure the layer's closed. You got to make sure everything's perfect. You got to make sure you got the right color. There's so much for coloring, and it's like the most boring section. It's one of my favorite sections once you add shading into it, but I also hate the shading because of how long it takes. Like, once I get to coloring, I'm like, I'm about done. I start rushing this, speed running it. So that's what I started doing. I just started going, okay, I don't even care if this looks bad. It's just getting colored. It's getting thrown out. I'm ready to be finished with this and get 1 million and a billion views. And I didn't even get any. I got 2,500. And this is about the end of the project. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. This is me animating stereotypes. Be sure to leave a like, comment, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.